Yeah, I think obviously goal is 3 points every game. We thought we'd come out, get the 3 points tonight, but it just needs to be an overall complete performance. I think that's the most frustrating part is, the first half we came out really slow. They got opportunity. We dug ourselves a hole. Second half, we looked good for the most part, but it was already too late. And so, again, it's just the same theme of a 90-minute performance. And that's what we're going to continue to work on. Still fairly early in the season, but obviously, like, we need to get results, period. So.
Any questions for Jaelin? Becky, go ahead.
Hey, Jaelin. What do you attribute the slow start to? Because you guys had such great energy against OL Reign, and then the whole match just seemed very sluggish, particularly the first half. Energy changed a bit at the half. So what do you think caused this kind of lag?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I think that's what we're trying to figure out too. I think part of it is, it's a young club, a young team, and we need to figure out a culture of winning and how to win. We got to learn how to win. And that just takes a little bit of time, but I think we have the experience and the players now to do it. And I think we will do it. But obviously frustrating just because we do know how good we are. And so when we come out flat like that and give them an opportunity, you can't do that in the NBSL because they're going to capitalize on it if you come out slow. So, we gotta figure that out, and we gotta figure it out fast.
And a very similar question, but I mean, the other thing that I really noticed the team is just there was just not good connecting. Like, you just didn't seem to be reading each other that well on the field for stretches. Passes would go nowhere, or would go in front of a player when they were expecting it to go behind them. What caused that off rhythm? Was some of it the players that were missing? Obviously Savannah DeMello wasn't on the field. Ellie wasn't on the field. Has the fact that you guys have had such a changing starting 11 impacted how you've been playing to a certain extent?
Yeah, we missed Sav. Obviously Ellie's a great player too, and but we got to be able to handle adversity. It's a long season. Players are going to be in and out. It's not going to be consistent starting 11, especially with the World Cup. Like, we got to figure it out. And so I don't think for us that can be an excuse of why we're not connecting passes. That sometimes just happens in games, and we got to figure out, if it's a 10-minute spurt where we're not connecting, how to slow the game down. And I think partly, I can help with that in the midfield. And as a leader, just help, ground the group again. But again, I think we're learning, and at each game we're going to learn something new. And this game taught us something new, just like last game. And so we got to look back at it, learn from it, and go forward. We can't hang our heads too much.
And last question for me. You have a really intense schedule coming up with the Challenge Cup games and everything. I think you have 3 or 4 games in like 16 days, 14 days. How do you shake off a result like this and come out, charging at top energy again?
Yeah, I think we're all pretty prepared. I think we have a great staff. I think we know, going into this week, that's what it was going to be. So it's just extra hyper awareness of what we need to be doing on and off the pitch for, recovery and getting ready, and getting, most importantly, our minds right. It is a grind. But like I've said, we have a good group of girls, and I think if anybody can do it, we can do it with a smile on our face. And yeah.
Tyler, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm slow as hell on this thing today. Jade, tonight, did you feel, I guess, more frustration kind of building up, like with that start tonight than you had in the previous 5 games?
Yeah, I think it was frustration for the group, just because, we've done that in the past. And I think, we've shown how good we are this year, and you've kind of seen it built up each game. And so kind of to regress in that first half. I think that's what was frustrating. But again, you know, we knew we had to flip our mentality at half, and I feel like we came out and did that. But it's just how can we do that, you know, leading into the first half? And I think that's what we have to figure out. And like I said, I think it was frustrating for the group just because, you know, we have played pretty good and we know we have a good group, but that doesn't change that, you know, we do have a good group, and you know, it's only a month into season, and I know we're going to get out of it. I have faith in the girls, faith in the staff. I think everything's going to work itself out.
Any other questions for Jaelin? Okay, Jaelin, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.